back at Hot Rod Central. So we showed the colours to Paul. We showed him some more colours. We've done old gold, bright gold, metal flake gold. We think we've got a solution. So today we're going to spray it. We're going to actually spray some panels. The firewall dash. We know that's going to be a coarser gold. So we're going to spray it out, clear coat it and see if Paul likes it. And that'll give us a direction to go on the outside of the car. We're not really worried about interior colour, we just want something that pops on the interior and on the dash. Give you something to look at while you're cruising. So let's have a look at these panels, see what we come up with. Okay, this is the initial panel we did. I explained this was going to a root beer bronze, to a bright gold, to a cream. Then Paul said he'd like to see more cream, so then I sprayed out this panel. So we went to these colours, and then I made the mistake of showing him some metal flake, and he said, I like that. But I explained to him metal flake's very, as you can see here, this only got no clear on it all, but it's like grainy. So all the beauty lines on the car would be wrecked by this flake because it's too heavy, and there's some really fine edges on the car, so I didn't want to use anything that coarse. So I got on the phone to my mate Dennis Roth, Big Daddy Ed Roth's son. He owns Roth Metal Flake. I told him what we needed, and we're waiting for the parcel to show up any day now. Big thanks to Roth Metal Flake. I've been using it for 20 years, I guess. Since he first bought it out, we used to sell it at the shop. I'm going to probably go into reselling it again. Heaps of colours. We're going to mix two together probably. It's going to be Agent Orange and Ghetto Gold. Got some cool names too. So today we're going to go with similar colours to what we originally sprayed out, but then I'm going to shoot metal flake over the top of it. This will be a base for the metal flake, and should really pop. We'll get into it, eh? So I've sanded the firewall, a few imperfections. That's why I like using that dark colour as a base. So now I've got to cover all the chassis because it's all been painted and finished. So now I've got a back mask. I'm just going to do the firewall and dash today, and we'll get a bit of an idea of which way we're heading with the colours. One coat. Okay, that's the base coat on there now. Now we're going to blend from the edges in and from the bottom of the dash up with the bronze.
How much time have you got?
I'm just going to do the skirts of in a rough fade so Paul can have a better look at it in the sun. They need a final block yet, but I'll put a bit of the leftover colour on the skirts so Paul can get an idea of how it's going to look. I'm just sprinkling some Roth Flake onto the base colour to see which is, I really like that on the yellow, but it doesn't show up in the bronze. So I think what we'll do a 50-50 with the flake. We'll do 50 Agent Orange, 50 Ghetto Gold. This is a coarser flake that we're going to actually do the body with, but it'll really pop in the sun. So we're going to put a couple of teaspoons of metal flake in with a clear. It'll make it pop and give it a bit of bling for the inside of the engine bay and the dashboard. So what I've got to do, I've got to add this into the clear coat. Now we've got no stirring sticks. This clear we've got to mix is 3-to-1. So what I'm going to do is, this will be used as a stirring stick, as a measuring stick when I do the clear, when I mix the clear, so it's 3-to-1. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 parts clear in the pot, 1 part hardener, and 1 part thinner. So I'll keep that on, and they're my 3 marks. So the clear will come to here, the hardener will come to here, the thinner will come to here. So most spray guns have got a filter that drops in here. It's a final filter for your paint. But when you're spraying metal flake, you've got to take that out because the filter will fill up with, if it's a coarse flake, it will fill up. So keep that in mind. You've got to do that. First coat, with a flake, I usually have a bit thicker. So I'll put the clear in, and then I'll add the flake, and the last couple of coats won't have any flake in it at all. So it's the next 2 coats that'll really give it the wow factor. Now I can't use this filter either because it'll stop the metal flake. Wow, that really pops. So that flake has really made it pop. I think I might go a bit darker with the fade on the body, but I think that's a really nice transition there. I've just got to put some clear coat on there now, and that'll make it pop even more. Ah, metal flake, it's timeless. So I'm going to give this 2 coats of clear, and then hopefully it'll flatten out enough. If not, we can colour sand it, give a quick colour sand to give the second flow coat. Same with the dashboard, same with the firewall. I might pinstripe, do a bit of pinstriping on the firewall and clear over that as well. That'll help prolong its life. Sometimes I don't really like pinstriping over paint. I like putting it under the clear. So we'll see what Paul thinks of those colours. We've got to paint the engine metal flake gold yet, so I better keep some flake for that. Brake booster has to be painted too. A number of things we're going to do. This colour really pops when it's fitted to the engine, and I think a gold engine is going to look killer with a bit of chrome on it. So engine wise, we've gone from a Barra to a 302 to a 351 to a stroker. So let's see what we're going to paint gold next week. Thanks for everyone checking out the website. We're selling a bit of merch there. Alex has just put a heap of my paintings up. I didn't really want to sell them, but I've got so many hanging in my house now. I've got no more wall space, and I had a flood through the place recently which destroyed a couple. I might even put them up for sale. They're slightly damaged. They've been a little bit wet, but go to the website, check it out, buy some junk. Got to thank everyone for liking the videos. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm up to a couple of thousand people now, so let's get those subscriptions rolling, and we'll make this a regular thing. Comments, please. Welcome comments. I'll try and answer as many as I can.